Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. It is a Friday morning, and I know you're hearing the music in the background because guess what? The Fire of Love is being dubbed as an intergenerational collaboration between two independent yet complementary musical entities or movements. First of all, we have Freetown Collective, and of course, we have Three Canal in celebration of our 60th Diamond Jubilee. And with me to talk more about this are actually Wendelman Warren from Three Canal. We have the lead vocalist, Mohammed Moakil, and lead guitarist, Lou Lyons from Freetown Collective.
Morning, morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Good. We're good. We're good, yeah? Yep. It's up and nice and early.
So it is the Fire of Love, and we have these two important entities coming together for this amazing concert that's happening on the 2nd of September. I want to hear from you first, Three Canal. How important was it to bring Freetown and Three Canal together for this event?
Well, somebody thought it was important enough to ask us if we come together and do it.
Sure.
And we all said, yeah, for sure. I mean, we've shared many stages together. I mean, we've been on Benny Bills together, but not like this. So for me, it was a good initiative, and we were very eager to respond. And we are always keen on marking momentous moments in our nation's life and history. And independence has always been one of those moments we've tried to mark in some way. And this being the 60th anniversary, well, hey, why not?
Why not?
And that idea of collaborating, like I say, intergenerationally, you know, it's very important.
It is.
And there's another element that would add another dimension to the intergenerational collaboration.
Yes. And what is that other element? Mohammed, you want to jump in here?
Yeah, so he was referring to.
I want you to jump in here. Talk to me.
Give me all of these. Yeah, Annalie Prime. I mean, she's one of the most amazing singer-songwriters in the Caribbean, as far as I'm concerned. And still a relatively unknown talent, which is a shame. So we're gonna make sure and fix that as quickly as we can. So Annalie Prime, and I think we're announcing that officially right now for the first time.
Yeah, so we're getting it on TTT News. I love it. Now, in terms of the significance of independence, Mohammed, how important is this event to commemorate that 60-year milestone?
I mean, I think as a people, we all, I mean, every individual and every entity, Freetown, Three Canal, whoever else, has the opportunity and has to reflect on what independence means for them. You know, it also gives us an opportunity to sort of put the music in context, even for ourselves. So even as we prepare for this, listening to our music in the context of a nation that has struggled for independence, that has gone through enslavement and all these different things, it's a beautiful opportunity.
Of course. Now, Lou, I'm going to bring you in here as the lead guitarist and, of course, one of the collaborators in the band. What sort of performances we can look to from Freetown?
Mindful performance, as Mohammed said, part of the preparation for this concert is really not only going over our music and Three Canal's music, but just all the music that the culture has offered over the years, all of the calypsos, all of the speeches from our public figures that really give us an orientation as to who we are as a people, and bringing that to our performance to remind us of who we are, because that's the role of the artist, to reflect.
Now, Wendell, I know when you had your concert, you would have mentioned earlier, that something happens in the yard when you had it at Big Black Box. But I realized that you have switched gears now to Sound Forge. Was it a space thing or something else about Sound Forge? Just a bigger yard.
I mean, because for me, the yard is like a grounding principle, you know, it's like a gathering space. And that place was originally set up for a pan yard, and it's now an entertainment yard. It's a bigger yard than ours. So, when we had the opportunity to work with them for Carnival, and it was very, very, you know, it was a good relationship. So we intend to keep fostering that. We have our little yard, and when we're ready for bigger things like this, we jump out into a bigger yard.
Now, one thing with Three Canal as well is that it has always been able to pay tribute to the past, to the calypsos and stuff like that. Are we going to be seeing that at this concert as well?
Well, yes, and that's courtesy of this guy here, who's not just a guitarist, you know, he's a singer, you know. Mr. Lou Lyons. And we had a meeting, you know, just briefly to discuss because I need to know, if we do not show it, have to have some kind of idea and direction and whatnot, you know. So, you know, just as these guys were saying, is an opportunity for us to examine the idea of independence through what we've been saying over the years. And at the end of it all, when we thought that we had a good, complete show, Lou suggested that the celebration of our independence also coincided with the fledgling federation 60 years ago. And the idea of federation, how best could we express that somewhere inside that? And we settled on Caribbean Unity, Black Stallion song, which most people know as Caribbean Man. So we will be doing our interpretation, I stress our interpretation of Black Stallion's Caribbean Man.
Of course.
And, you know, with Annalie Prime as well, and use it as a signifier of coming together, a unifying kind of vibration, you know. Everybody's supposed to know that sound. They could all sing along at the end, you know. So, yeah, definitely. We like to keep that in the mix, intergenerational.
Now, Mohammed, we were talking earlier about the fact that there are so many cultural events to commemorate the 60th independence. I want to know where this particular program falls. Is it just going to be another cultural explosion that you can come and address, or what's going to be different about this event that's happening with Three Canal and Freetown?
I mean, those who know Three Canal and Freetown are now Annalie Prime. I mean, the question is almost moot, right? Like, it is us. The expression that we bring is a unique expression. The view from which we see things is a unique view. So they can expect what we have given consistently and what we'll continue to give: good music, good vibration, and a unique perspective on the society that we live in.
Yeah. Lou, I wanted to hear your thoughts on this as well.
Yeah, I mean, we grew up listening to Three Canal, and in many respects, they are our OGs, our cultural fathers, and we took the baton, doing the best that we can, and we hope to pass it on to Annalie Prime. So we're not just tossing around this term intergenerational lightly. That is what culture is: continuance and continuation, and we hope to push that as a message when in all of our performance. That this thing is a thread, and if you look at it, you see the continuity, and hopefully everyone will see where they fit in this continuation and pay it forward.
Yeah.
Yes, I.
Now, in terms of you would have mentioned the passing the baton, Three Canal to Freetown, Freetown to Annalie Prime. Any other artists or acts we can look forward to that you could say, you know what, we're passing the baton to you as well?
There are many artists out there. You know?
There's so many. There's Kutain, there's Rose Gold Bentley, there's so many younger artists. Big up Hugh and the whole We Love Network. They had their final show last night, which was huge and amazing. Night before. You know, so yeah, there's many. They're not going to be on this show in particular, but yeah.
Like there are many little shows. Like there's a show happening tomorrow in the Box. A young artist with a band taking it. He played his music for me. It's kind of emo. You know, it's like why
emo.
Yeah, kind of like you need a oomph in there. You know,
yes,
and I think he understood what I was saying to him. So I said for the live thing, you know, just put a little oomph in it. Don't make it so kind of spacey out. I look forward to seeing what he does tomorrow because, you know, there's so much out there and they have to have the opportunity to perform. You could be in your studio and make as much studio music as you want, but you have to come out there and perform.
Yes.
And that's how you live as an artist. Come out there and perform, and I am all for that.
Now, Wendell, just tell us about when the event is, what time and where we can get tickets.
You want me to talk about tickets?
I had to end on a good note.
The event is on the 2nd of September,
Yes.
Friday the 2nd of September. Soundforge, that's Christopher Morris, is it Avenue? Drive. Christopher Morris Drive. You see, it's a good thing. You're there. Christopher Samuel Drive, which is off of Mokarapo Avenue.
Off of Mokarapo Road. Oh, wow, Wendell.
You see the thing?
Mokarapo Road.
Mokarapo Road, right.
Take it over, Mohammed. Take it over.
Off of Mokarapo Road. I'm the worst one to take it over. Off of Mokarapo Road, Christopher Morris Drive.
Right.
Christopher Samuel, he's saying Morris.
Christopher Samuel Drive.
It's down to the end of the road. You can't really miss it when you drive down that road that's right next to the mosque. Right, just before the mosque, go down that road, you can't miss it.
Yes.
The show starts at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Tickets are available on Island e-tickets and
Soundforge box office.
Yes.
And the big black box.
And the big
black box.
Yeah,
Nice.
I knew that much.
Nice. And Lou, I want to end with you. Anybody who's watching, I want you to tell them.
Make some sense for us, please.
Bring it all together for us, Lou. Anybody who is watching, I want you to tell them exactly why they should come down to this particular event on the 2nd of September.
Which camera am I looking at?
You're looking at this one.
This is why you should come down to the Fire of Love. It is because the role of the artist has always been to remind us of how important we are and how special we are. And everyone has a role in this culture. So it's not about us and showing off on the stage and performing. We are just mirrors to the nation. And what better time to do it than our Jubilee Independence celebration?
See?
I can't say anything else. Yes, exactly. So, Lou, Mohammed, and of course, Rokas, I know that we're going to be seeing you down there on the 2nd. And of course, Three Canal, all the best for that event that you're having on the 2nd of September. We're looking at Free Love and we're looking forward for Annalie Prime as well. Thank you, gentlemen, so much.
Sweetness.
And that's how we're going to wrap this segment. We have so much more coming up on the Now Morning Show. Stay with us. We're going to be right back.